From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for October 18, 2016. Today we're going to be taking a look at the EURUSD, the euro versus the US dollar for today's trade analysis. But first, before I begin with the analysis, it's important to note that we have a very full news calendar this week. Just about every day this week has some high impact news that could cause volatility in the market. You need to be sure to be using appropriate risk strategies at all times, trade sizes and stop losses, to limit the impact to your trading account if and when the market doesn't do what you expect it to do. So getting started here on the euro dollar, we of course know that previously we were in an uptrend. You can see that on the left above the red trend line. It was clearly moving higher above the red trend line. Then several months ago, we broke underneath the red trend line and then have been kind of bouncing around, going lower, going higher. In the past couple of weeks, though, we've been in more of a descending pattern. You can see the black trend lines here, falling highs, a steady support low at the bottom, sort of a descending triangle type pattern, broke underneath it, and we've made new lows down into the 1.0900s. The blue shaded area right in the middle of the chart. It's going to be difficult to see in this viewpoint. I'll zoom in here in a moment. But the blue shaded area right about 1.1000. You follow it back in time, you can see some support and congestion here. You follow it all the way back to the left-hand side of the chart. I'm going to see if I can make this blue circle a little bit bigger for you so I can explain this. Give me just a second here. Make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Maybe not that big, but you can see on the left-hand side resistance underneath the blue shaded area. So we know back where the blue circle is, it's been resistance. You see on the right, it's been support. So we know that there are decisions being made around 1.1000, that even price handle. Below it, it goes lower. Above it, it could go back up again. So for the day today, we are underneath that 1.1000 level. Let's go ahead and zoom it in. Let's go ahead and a couple of times in here on the 1.1000 level and get that line right back on it. You can see today we are underneath it. Yesterday we held as resistance underneath 1.1000. Today we are also holding as resistance underneath there. So yesterday I suggested a sell right around about 1.1000. You can see I am in that sell, still holding it. Hasn't of course gone down enough to take us into profit or a significant profit yet. We had a stop loss just about 45 pips just above the blue shaded area. So for the day today, it's pretty easy to see. As long as it stays within and under the blue zone, we're looking to go short. And the risk here is that if it breaks above the blue zone, it goes back up again. Take it down to the 4-hour time frame. It doesn't really change our analysis. We just see the price action that's been happening. The support low here into 1.1000, a bounce off of it, pushed underneath it. Now we're back into that blue shaded area as resistance. Right now, currently coming back down. We're sitting 7 pips of profit on the trade suggestion from yesterday, but I don't think it's out of the question that if you're not already in the trade, you could still get into it as long as it holds underneath this blue shaded area. That's the trade opportunity, and if it breaks above it, that's the risk on the trade stop losses above the blue shaded area. Of course, our current target is back down towards the orange shaded area. 1.0950 to 0920 is the orange shaded area here as our next target, and of course if it can break through there, we'll look for a significant move lower. We have news today though, like I said, on the calendar, CPI data out of the US that could affect this currency pair, and you'll want to be sure to use appropriate risk strategies if you're going to take this trade prior to that news for the euro dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.